connected, episode 110. Why you trying to do it?
That was the worst one, bro.
That was crazy, bro.
I was trying to back
You
you
really
up.
trying to kick me out?
I was trying to back you up.
Because last week y'all were tripping on my yes way.
I didn't like that.
But so now it's like we're gonna kick Blasty off the intro. It's just gonna be all phone.
Oh, shit.
Nah, you got it, but I was backing you up, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was adding like a secondary layer. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
It's like a backtracking on the song. You feel me?
Glaze on. No, I'm playing, but listen, this is the fucking drunk cast, my boy. Yes.
Who's drunk? Yo, you?
Bro, just wanted to say you
definitely Toke for sure.
No. Toke, I drank more beers than him. It feels like I drank a good.
Your shirt drank more beers than me. Hungover ass shirt, nigga.
This shirt very fitted. I know you're not talking Baby Gap.
Oh, really? Nigga, all the crop tops y'all niggas be wearing on this shit, y'all niggas look like y'all play JV.
Okay, well you look like Zesty T-Rail.
Nigga, bro, I know you're not talking.
I ain't gonna lie, you do got a young ass shirt on too.
Yeah. Nigga, you look like you finna play falsetto with this fucking shirt right now, nigga.
Hey, I know Ryder not looking. He look like a cigarette.
You say he look like a cigarette?
That nigga look like a fucking cigarette. You look like a public defender.
I'm not gonna lie, nah. Because if this nigga walked in like this, as my public defender, I'm like, reassign me.
Yo, what if you saw your lawyer walking in and start dapping people up like, yo, what's good?
I would respect that like that.
But it's not like a, hey, how are you doing? It's like
boy,
he really got power in that bitch. You don't gotta be tripping on that.
Let me see that later.
Yeah, for sure. What? Honestly, if I were to redo my life, I'd probably be a lawyer. What's up?
Bro, no, you wouldn't.
Please don't. You get one suit and you think that you possibly could be a lawyer.
I think I'm very well spoken.
That nigga made a whole
barely argue for yourself sometimes.
Bro, he thought he was Attorney Rosenberg. That nigga made a whole promo video like, if you need to get out, yes way.
He's like, and I'll pick you up in this Maybach thing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, that's not gonna work, bro. This niggas are committing crimes.
Nah, but hear me out. I feel like I have what it takes. On like a defense level.
You're the last nigga I'm trusting with my freedom,
What are you talking about?
I swear to God.
That honestly offends me. You know a lot of bad people.
What?
I wouldn't let
I'm the last person you call. Like,
I wouldn't
call it straight up like smoke before you call me.
I wouldn't call none of y'all niggas.
You calling Ryder before me?
No, I'm not
That's
calling
what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Ryder not gonna pick up.
Definitely not.
Ryder not gonna pick up.
No, how's the one that won't pick up?
He's gonna answer and then hang up like, hell no, gang.
I'm busy, gang. I'm locked in.
I gotta do something. Now, if I ask Toke, he not gonna answer. You gonna text him on stream.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna say.
And I don't think you could be drunk in court. So that's definitely gonna be an issue.
That's a good stream idea. Go to court drunk.
I go
Why
high.
is that a good idea?
Yeah, that's not the best idea.
I'm not gonna go on my like. I don't have a court case, nigga.
So
I'm gonna go to somebody else's.
You about to go to like the Tory Lanez like trial?
You just go fucking smoked. And just like it's open to the public.
I don't know if they're gonna let you in. Like
you want to give me a beer?
Nigga, no. The fuck. I'm sick.
You like roll up, little bro.
Yeah, bro. Now I see what you mean, Ryder.
You see this?
No, I see what you mean.
He's trying to find little manipulative ways to little bro. Like you saw,
little bro's insane. Little bro gate.
Yeah, you're the littlest bro. Or you're trying to littlest bro everybody right now.
Yeah.
We all
how's that make me
like,
littlest bro
beers
then?
and everything.
No,
you waited 10 minutes into the podcast to stop. Hey, bro, go get me a beer,
bro.
Well, the truth is, I saw him cradling it right now, and I was like, damn, that's just like a baby. I want.
He was keeping that shit close.
Lucha or Freddie, whichever one.
I don't do half beers. That's like half a.
That's not even half a beer.
I'm scared to see you get drunk again, bro.
Listen,
yeah, the last time you was on, well, not even that time, but the last time you was on here drunk, you was acting a fool too.
When was that?
With like Kurt or some shit.
This
like
nigga
that.
finna piss all over his own floor.
I was not drunk with Kurt.
Oh God.
Nah, the last time I was drunk was at the.
I didn't say that was the last time, but you were drunk on here.
Yeah, but I think the best part about this podcast is I'm not gonna be able to go far. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're at your crib already.
There's no car involved. And honestly, I want to give a big shout out to, I was about to say their fucking body shop name, but to the good people at Redacted Body Shop, my car is coming back tomorrow.
Why are you redacting it?
Because I don't want them to call and be like, no, don't fucking give the car away. You know what I'm saying? No.
They might do that, yeah.
But I'm honestly excited to start this new chapter in my life in which there'll be no tomfoolery going on in the road. You know what I'm saying? I was telling
finally, it took years for you to finally realize it.
It would be cool if someone coded my phone to make me go live every time I went over 90 miles an hour.
He said this to me
because that
earlier.
will prevent me from going on from doing
That's what you
bump.
think is gonna
Bro, that's just the worst idea ever. Like every time I go over,
code my phone, so every time I go over 90 miles per hour, I go live.
yeah, go
on that
live.
shit.
I think
So like I'm getting content. They see me speeding.
No, I think it's a good
It's a
way
lifestyle.
of being kind of like.
No, you need like a speed breathalyzer where anytime you go over a certain
I don't
speed,
even like
it slows you down.
alcohol. Like I don't.
No.
Alcohol
I didn't mean
not a problem.
No, I didn't mean like actual breathalyzer, but like they have some shit in some cars where if you
Speedometer.
go like but like if
Don't
you
they
go,
all have speedometers?
no, but it's like it's almost like a breathalyzer where you have to blow it first before you drive the car before it turns on. It's like if you go over a certain amount, then it slows your car down.
You know what I'm saying? Why don't they just put that on all cars?
Nah.
Why? Now we have people like you on the road. You
I
pulled
know.
up to. No,
Bro,
I know you not
I
talking.
know you not
Because
talking.
look,
bro.
He about to pull the same.
You were.
He's came to my crib like 5 years ago off bars
Yeah, nigga, bring
in
up.
Long Beach with a fucking ball tire and a fucking bumper falling off. It was literally slashed. He went
Priorities
in.
on one.
He went in and out of my crib in 20 minutes.
I was off the shit.
Get this guy off the road. Yes, way.
That was like 5
What did
years
he do
ago.
at your house for 20 minutes?
I just
Bro, he was
pulled
just
up.
barred out. He wanted ice cream or some shit. I don't
Bro,
remember.
the thing is, that he came in. He said, "Yo, can I get some ice cream?" Ransacked your couches for loose change. He said, "All right, bro, I got you later."
Ransacked
He
the couch
stole
for his
all
blue
my
for
fucking
loose
Oh
shit.
God! What
He
a good
stole a
check.
Bay Putty and
When to
Supreme
get, that's
shirt.
actually
Check
racist.
your
You say he's
bathroom.
just robbing people because he's
Oh
black.
my God.
Like what the?
No, because he's on 4 Zans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he's
felt
black?
that. I felt that.
Yeah. Okay. Is that
No.
better?
Calm down,
okay, you
Karen.
got
Bro,
me.
the last time I put up the big yellow off the Zans, threw a nigga into the AC, broke Juice's AC, and it almost like threw the nigga off the
Caliber?
balcony. Yeah.
You were off Zans for that?
Yeah.
That was a sober moment.
Who was
Nah.
giving you Zans, bro?
Nah, I was
that
giving
worries
myself
me.
Stop
Zans.
name dropping, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You-
Nigga, that's right, we not on the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
you
crazy.
say name drop. He was like, "Oh, this cartoon." Like, bro, chill.
Bro.
I mean, essentially, no. Fuck it. I'll talk about it. I don't know how you
No.
I'm
Fuck
talking
no.
about me beating
You're-
Didn't
somebody
you
up.
beat someone's ass because they did some fucked up shit?
Okay, but look, we don't got to speak on all that. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
boy be catching W's. West Side.
Yo, he just announced he threw someone through a fucking AC.
I get beard.
I'm done with this shit.
Nah, you got post up.
You
nigga.
asked for it, bro.
Okay, but I know. I asked for a lot of shit. Don't make me cry. You know?
Pulled
So-
up with scuffed
Bro,
Jordans and a
stop. We
bad
cannot
tire.
start like this, bro.
Yeah.
He said pulled up with scuffed Jordans and a bad tires and a
No,
ball tire.
he really did. It scared the shit out of me. And
Scuffed
around that
Jordans
time
and a
too,
ball
I don't mean to air out your dirty laundry, but it's been 5 years. Bring it in. Because I remember one time this fool was so off the shits. The fucking car detailer hit me up on Instagram.
Oh, 'cause I
like,
fell asleep.
bro, I was supposed to be picking up. I have this whipping keys. Gotta give it to you.
I wasn't off the shits. I fell asleep at the crib.
Not at all.
Nah, he came to my crib at like 2 in the morning to fucking like do the.
You acting like he's the problem, bro.
He came into him. I didn't tell the nigga to come into
This
him.
was he hit me at like 4 p.m.
Nah, that's cap. That was probably the next day. He had my keys probably.
You do not be remembering like
Yeah,
that,
shut
bro.
the
Shut
fuck
the fuck
up,
up.
Am I lying?
What the fuck are you talking
You do
about?
not
What do you
remember that.
mean? I just got short term. You got long term.
Hey, Fernando, switch the thummy, my boy. Don't even do me like
All right,
that.
no,
the
we're gonna talk
thumbnail.
about the thumbnail for a second because
Man.
it felt appropriate, and honestly, we could start switching out the funny faces, but you're going first
Okay, why? Why am I going first?
because you're
You
the
just-
owner of the show. You would
Why
like
am I
that
the-
title, or you're not the owner of the show? I need to know.
I thought we were all owners of the show.
I don't know how this thing works.
Yeah, right? Like, we just doing this shit.
I come
We
here
could be
once
here
for like
talk-
4 dap ups.
You recruit 2 people, you get paid off of their.
Oh,
shit.
it's like a, it's like a pyramid scheme.
They bring 2 people, you still get
This
paid
is
off
a pyramid scheme, damn near.
Biggest pieces of shit.
Bro,
biggest POS,
biggest pyramid,
BPOS.
biggest pyramid scheme is crazy. Blasey power tripping.
Never
Yeah.
that. What
Yeah,
you mean?
no.
No, I want to speak on that.
Anyway,
Wait, let's segue to the we gonna be on the biggest bus this weekend.
that was alright.
Yeah.
That was a weird transition. I'm the bad guy.
It honestly wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah, that was
You
good,
right,
actually.
Compared for years.
Coming from a nigga that's
You mad,
coming
nigga?
from a
Get
nigga
shit
that's
outta
wearing
here.
RE pants, fucking go camping, nigga.
Yeah, take it from a guy who picked up his wife's glasses.
These are my glasses, nigga. What are you talking about?
This from the women's section of Nordstrom.
They're my glasses.
That's cap.
They're from the women's section of Macy's game.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. You go, hey,
Well,
get
I
that
said fucking
Nickelodeon
above.
Stars chain back, nigga.
You said give who?
That Nickelodeon star his chain
That's
back.
crazy.
All right, we'll give fucking you know what I'm saying? Yuri's chain back. Shit. Give that to Ryder. How about that?
Damn. Hey.
Don't bring me
Yeah.
into
Should
this.
we revoke?
Well, yeah, he should have. I would have been. Honestly, the dissing would have stopped. That we just got the chain back.
You sound like Yachty. You sound like
You
Yachty.
are. That is.
You just yachted out.
Bro, he pawned that bitch.
I would.
Bro, you
be
used to
so
word
upset.
bar for
Yuri's
bar. I don't
Caribou-
know. Bro
Yuri's
said shit
Caribou-
would have changed if all I did is get my chain back.
You sound like Yachty talking about Caribou right now. That's what you
Bro
sound
is
like.
Yachty.
But so do all y'all.
He's wearing his little striped shirt just like Yachty.
No,
You're yachting
I ain't
out
getting no
right
chin surgery.
Just a chin,
What?
just a
Bro,
chin
the fuck
strap.
You didn't hear about
Wait,
that?
Lil Yachty got chin
I
surgery.
brain rotted
Name
myself to.
Yeah, bro.
You're the real name dropper.
No, I brain rotted my. It's all over TikTok. I brain rotted
Okay.
my shit to like pieces to the point where I'm stuck in like the chin verse, where it's
Okay.
just showing like all these rappers who got the money back, yo. All these rappers who got like their chin implants recently,
Chin implants?
and
What-
they're accusing Yachty of that right
But
now.
what does that do? What is that? What is
Like if your shit like
it's
an
flat?
inch back, they'll bring it inch forward though.
But what is that supposed to do? Like make your
Get you
face
bitches, bro. You got a good chin, I might say.
Yo, what the fuck are you
I know-
talking about?
Yeah, he's upset because no one ever told him that. I ain't
Nigga,
gonna
what are
lie.
you talking about, bro? You got a soul patch,
You
nigga.
got like a moon, you got like a moon chin right now.
Nigga, you said let me get all this cut off except right here. Fuck
Look
out of
who
here.
was talking. You said he copied my shit. Oh,
This
never
nigga,
mind. Yeah, I must
never,
have.
bro.
Wait,
I would
hold
never
on.
do nigga, bro. Hey, let me get everything cut off.
Both y'all got mustaches.
Nigga got a pitcher's mound on his chin, bro, right now. Like shit look like
You've
a
been
hole.
telling this bitch's mound joke for like 9
Yeah,
years
bro.
straight, bro.
Nigga got a hole in one.
It's okay, Grandpa. We believe you.
No, we believe you.
Hold on, bro.
I
Wait,
think we
I'm
should-
so confused right now. Why are these niggas getting chin implants, bro? Like it's like they making their chins fatter.
Why are these bitches getting their fucking ribs removed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To eat their shit. I don't know.
Yachty got the Don Tolliver. Somebody says BBL chin is weird. It's wild.
It's a thing.
I really would like to know
I
some
didn't
more
know
info.
I
I
was
mean,
like-
it's
The fact that you're
essentially
into that,
just,
Lord,
It's like a facelift, damn near.
yeah, essentially just how a girl would do like work to their face to make
Yeah.
it look better. It's a guy doing work to their face.
But this is like a
essentially,
guy specific thing.
Will a guy go and do Botox? No, they'll probably do like work to their chin or like their fucking jaw or some shit.
Oh, to go
That's
get
gay.
like a stronger
That's
jawline.
gay.
I do got a fat ass neck.
The only
I got a fat ass
Bro,
neck.
think about it.
yo,
bro,
bro,
it's thinking of
chill,
really, they do
bro.
that?
I'm gonna tap this.
I'm seeing with a fucking bandage.
He
Yo,
said,
over
no,
his
I'm
head.
really curious how this works.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I fell again,
All
and
right.
then I had to rap.
I'll-
If niggas
I'll
is
keep it
getting
real.
work done,
Look,
you niggas is gay.
I'll keep it. Well, you get a haircut done. Look, check it out. I'll keep
Oh,
it real.
yeah. Hey, nah, you.
Wait,
you,
Drake-
he
Drake-
I'll
ready?
keep it real.
Drake got fake six pack too.
Can I keep it a
Gay.
stack? Look, I wouldn't go as far as doing the BBL, the male,
I hope not.
I would get
The
the
knee
knee BL, yeah.
No, I'm not doing
I'm
that.
doing knee BL.
But I would
I'll
get.
pop out 6'4". Y'all niggas like, what the fuck?
Honestly, and this is like not even a joke. I'm just being informative. I would probably get the surgery that removes hair. Like if I could keep this forever,
Oh, like
I would drop
shave?
like 10 bands.
I
for
felt that. Honestly,
I would
don't have
drop
to
back.
shave. No, nigga,
It's just
nigga,
always
clear my
faded
whole
up.
shit. Yeah, just give me a permanent taper.
I'll drop 12.
For the permanent taper.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me crazy? You love feeling on your hair, huh? Whoa.
Wait, what?
And why do y'all?
Wait.
How do y'all have mustache and I don't?
All right, wait, look. So let me explain because I don't usually rock just the mustache by itself, but I was giving myself a lineup. My phone started ringing, and I'm already doing it with just one arm, so I'm like doing it.
Yeah.
And then I looked down and was nicked the fuck out of my shit.
Okay,
so I had
let me
to
back
go.
you up there because why would you do it with two hands? You're not doing this with the.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes
That's
you're
gay
like,
as a bitch.
Honestly,
That's gay
No,
as a bitch.
so you get like in the corners.
no,
and
I
shit.
ain't gonna lie. You keep
You
that.
never lined your own self up. That's why.
Nah, you
and you
supposed
got
to keep,
you got a white boy lineup, so you don't give a fuck.
No,
But when
you two handing this shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
to your
yeah,
mouth.
you don't need a
Yeah, that's gay
two-hand,
as a bitch.
a blade, bro. That's
It's
not a
not gay
sword.
as a bitch.
First of all, I'm not cutting myself with a straight razor, nigga. I got the outliner.
You got that
Bro,
bullshit though.
nobody
You
told
can't.
her.
That's like from the
You
barber.
can't fix your mustache.
With two hands,
Bro,
Stop
you
doing that,
literally
bro.
got a Pepe Le Pew skinny ass French fry stash, bro.
This took-
Your shit's about to twirl up at the ends, bro. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Bro, you like Cleveland Brown with that mustache.
You look like George Lopez at this point. He drives with both feet.
Bro, look like Tyler.
Oh my God, that was funny as fuck. Shout out BBE, man. Started watching Reconnected 2021 every week during high school. Now 4 years later, just graduating. Can I get a yes way?
Yes way. Honestly, I ran into someone the other day and they told me the exact same shit. Bro, I used to watch y'all in high school. I'm like, bro,
Nigga, how old are
how
you?
long has this show been out?
Facts,
What
man.
the fuck?
Like 2021.
Yeah. But would y'all think it would be a weird pace of character if I removed the soul patch? Like,
Yeah.
I have a butt chin.
You would look weird.
That's why you all chin fanatic.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel weird right
ready
now.
to get your
Bro's
shit ready to
following
get
chin
fucked.
surgery pages.
I feel like
My chin ain't,
That's
what the
insane.
I done chin fucked the bitch though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, what is that?
Put the shit on your
chin
chin.
fuck the bitch is
I'm
crazy.
just kidding.
What is happening, bro?
Man, you put like a little finger on your chin, man.
Nah, this shit is getting crazy.
Rub your dome, finger your
Rub
chin.
your
Rub your dome. Rub your
Rub
dome
your
and finger
dome.
your chin.
Go point and shoot. Yo.
Oh my
Nah,
God.
you gotta read that donation.
I did read it. That's
Wasn't
not.
a donation.
That wasn't a donation.
I mean, shit.
Damn near.
Nowadays. But no, I can't. You know what? One day I am gonna come mustache, but I don't need y'all to judge me if I do.
What makes you thin down the mustache so much?
Yeah.
Mexican
I
gang.
don't
No,
like it,
that's
nah.
more like
You gotta keep it thicker, bro.
pedophile
fuck?
pencil
Pause, bro.
mustache.
Yeah, for real.
Look.
What are you about to fucking
Nah,
say?
nah,
Like,
nah,
look in the
thicker.
mirror?
You know what's the
Crazy.
worst?
But I'm the bad guy. You just call me a P.
No. You know what's the you know what's the
chill.
worst one is when niggas shave go no mustache and then all chin strap edition.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With like the 5 o'clock shadow on the mustache growing back and just all naked.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
all-
that Puerto Rican vibe. I'm not.
No,
about
that's
that.
that's that like
That's like
that's
yeah.
touching T.O. right there.
Nah, that's Dominican vibes. I wish like I could get facial hair right here though. I don't get it anywhere on my.
You gotta
cheeks.
just let it grow in, bro.
No, it don't pop out.
Put some.
My mustache gets like as thick as a Cheeto puff, but my facial hair as far as my cheeks don't kind of grow out. I never
Bars.
thought I'd be on a podcast 5 years ago talking about my facial hair all day.
Somebody said Ryder hair looks laminated. It's crazy. Ryder think he in my typical romance.
Yeah, let's say you put like avocado oil or something like that on it. You know?
Honestly, that's good. That probably would take care of your hair for real.
Why you looking at? I have gray hair.
You have gray
let's
hair?
Just get that. I have a couple gray hairs.
I got a lot of gray hairs under in my chin and in my.
Well,
neck.
I'll get one every now and then right here.
Mine's are
Untucked,
OD.
by the way, and then like the hair, I might pluck that bitch. Like, man, get your bitch ass out of here. You feel me?
Yeah, then it's gonna grow back like 20 times stronger, bro.
No, that's some old wives' tale.
Speaking about growing stronger, growing togetherness, man. I heard you had a good bonding time this weekend with your family,
Oh
bro.
yeah, so
What the hell happened, bro?
yeah,
What?
my sister got married.
How was that? How was that?
So it was actually like she did a court marriage because in perspective she kind of laid it on us. She said,
Damn,
you
bitch.
know, why rather spend 100K, 80K, 200K on a ceremonial wedding?
I thought that was
Where
the
they
only
could
thing
be
you win.
no. Let me add to that.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, and they pretty much told us we'd rather buy a house. with
Roll
that
up while
money.
you talk, little bro.
Okay, she said, "Give me that fucking weed, bitch."
Keep talking.
All right, well I ain't doing shit then.
I'm gonna break it down.
So she went like a court style meeting. They decided to buy a house with that money instead, which I totally get because me personally, I never been to a ceremonial wedding like that, and two, if I was hosting one, if I was getting married, you could never invite too many people, right? Like if you cut it off at 200, Mr. 201 is gonna go crazy. Like how your boy Mate had a wedding, I didn't get invited. That's grimy. You got a nerve to text me how I've been and shit. Come on,
Bro,
What?
why are you so pressed about
You also
that?
got to.
I didn't get invited either.
You're throwing it's essentially like doing a production. It's like you can only pay for a certain amount
Yeah,
of
bro,
people.
you're
So it's like when
tripping.
it's 200, it's like people are understand. And you're hoping that your circle is somewhat mentally like mature
Capable,
enough
yeah.
to not be like you and be like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, like,
you're not
what
gonna
the
spend
fuck?
$300 for me to be there, bro. It's like
And it's
I
like,
fuck
bro,
with you, blast
they-
you hardcore. But we don't talk
both
every
of
day.
Both of their entire families was there. Like, both of them.
Is Ryder his actual name or does he ride? Nah, they got you. Let them speechless, my boy.
You caught me riding?
Can you
Like, what
open
the
the
fuck?
window at least? At least.
No one's sweaty in here but you, Molly head.
I'm just hotboxing this.
So look,
Bro, hotboxing this stogie. is
so
crazy.
it was straight up court vibes. You know what I'm saying? We stepped in there. They did the whole thing.
Got you.
Um,
That's why I was waiting to see you. You didn't post no like.
well, Couple things. One, it was a private thing. She didn't want like other family members, I guess, to know. None of my family members would watch this shit, so
Gotcha.
she wanted to be private. She didn't want no one to get offended.
She wanted to be private, but you come on a podcast with like 2,000 people live viewing.
No one knows who she is. Okay.
Okay.
So let me live that truth.
Okay.
So we went and did the whole thing. It was very private, very sentimental. Maybe like 10 people involved. But the night before, so the whole trip, I wasn't on no Diddy timing. I wasn't on no colorful shit. I straight
clarify that.
Cleared the family.
Thank God.
Well, it's Miami. Me personally,
I
like,
feel you,
I can't stand Miami. I told my mom, like, it would have to be my sister getting married for me to come back. And I told her, you can only do that once. I'm not coming back for a second wedding in Miami.
You really don't like Miami?
I don't like it, bro. I don't like the food. I don't like the people. I don't like the weather. I don't like the music. I don't like the fashion out there.
Okay, wait.
Bro just likes the IE and that's it.
Yeah, like,
What's wrong with that? Listen, if you go to Thailand, if you go to some of these other countries, there's people there in Phuket, there's people in Bali who never want to leave their town because they love it. Why can't I live that truth?
This is the IE.
Hey, someone got their own Phuket, and my Phuket is the Inland Empire.
Everybody has their own fantasy or dream.
So Miami, in my opinion, is just a cesspool for the most superficial individuals.
That's how people feel about LA.
No, that's not true.
People say that about LA.
Now, what
all day
Kendrick
long.
said, you never travel past the 10. You know what I mean?
No, I'm
It's
not saying that
only
we
real
feel like that.
individuals.
We're from here.
They could feel the way they want to. We know the truth. You know what I mean? There's a whole economy. There's a whole like lifestyle and culture out here beyond what we see in Hollywood.
Nah, facts.
That's clearly the case. But in Miami, that's not what's going on. It feels everything's commercial.
That's not true. That's not true.
Everyone is dressed white. Not like
you talking about like
race,
downtown Miami?
not
bro.
race wise. I'm talking about colors. Like they're all just wearing white.
Yeah,
Everyone,
the Miami fit.
I don't get that. And I was pulling up with Uggs, Pro Club sweatpants.
You gotta get some Miami money.
Yeah, you gotta get some
It
Miami
ain't
vibes.
about Miami money, bro. It's just like
You gotta get the vibes, bro. You gotta come toke Kurt Cobain shirt.
that's
Some
not
all,
me
some
though.
all white linen pants.
Yeah,
That's not me.
Yeah, I ain't wearing no linen pants though. You gonna
you
look like
definitely will.
you gonna look like
You
a
gonna
praise
have-
dancer, nigga.
You gonna have like fucking thong sandals on with
Negative.
the linen pants. out on the
Negative.
beach.
That's cold.
You know you would, bro.
Negative.
With the spliff behind the ear on South Beach. On South Beach.
That's what they was
Beer in
bruh,
hand.
They want to be
Beer in hand with your wife and another girl.
yeah, looking
Ready to
poor,
go.
looking poor because everybody fucking driving Lamborghinis and shit all around that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like,
hell nah, I ain't never going there until I got like I
you
got
go to
money.
Miami, bro. It feels like they say that really in Los Angeles that the middle class is like disappearing. You go out there, it's night and day. You could tell who's
No,
working
literally.
and who be paying them.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like one block, it'll be like a line of luxury, like 20 grand a month apartments. Literally the next block over, you're in the trenches, like
You with them Haitians.
literally
You
like
with the Zoes.
like everything bulletproof glass everywhere, like a block away from when you're like, what the fuck? How did I just turn into this? I think one wrong turn, nigga, I'm in the hood now. I'm not gonna lie, the best Jamaican food I still ever had to this day was some random. It's called like fresh and easy Jamaican food or something in fucking Miami, bro. Anytime I go to Miami, I hop back on DoorDash and order from this exact same place. It's the best oxtail plate I ever had in my life on
They
God.
got some really nice restaurants out there. They have one like
You just
similar
said
to.
the food sucks.
I don't like Cuban food. I'm sorry.
It's too much pork. Too much pork.
But
in it.
Joey,
I don't want no fucking.
they have another. Not only Los Angeles Joey's, but they have Joey's out there.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you
You're
just
talking
said
about Joey's DTA, you with your thought ass, bro. I'm talking about Joey's, like, they sell, like, crab, lobster. It's like it's a really nice area.
You talking about Joe's Crab Shack?
Yeah, this
No.
nigga.
He's talking about no.
He's talking about Bubba Gump.
He-
Bro,
he's
he's a
talking
big
about-
one.
he's talking about I was just there with T-Rail on the stream.
Joey's?
In Miami?
Yeah. No, they have one in Woodland Hills.
Okay. It's the same thing, though.
It's the same thing.
It's like a fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
So
we just there on the stream. Yeah.
there's a couple goodies, but, like, regular, I'm not into that. Now,
Why
my
you say you
biggest...
don't like the people? What's wrong with the people?
I'm not Mexican, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just different type of Hispanic people.
Yeah. But anyway,
You're not fucking with your other Latinas?
I am, but...
Come on, bro.
The
There's some bad Cuban bitches.
bitches in I mean, they don't even got...
Might run into some Brazilian bitches.
The thing is, what you doing in Miami?
They came here to change, to get a better life.
I know they came here.
They was too bad. They was too bad at home and poor, and they're like, what what the fuck? I'm about to go to Miami and get a rich nigga. I respect them for it. Fuck it.
And I'm not.
Maybe fresh off the boat, can't even speak English.
I'm not gonna be another number to the statistic.
You already are.
No, not
you also have like no problem with that too.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're acting like, oh, I could never.
It's Miami. I'd rather do that in home court. So
why? You should want to do that when you out of bounds.
You should be waiting every year for the draft to happen and see what kind of new picks you could get.
That's Diddy.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's Diddy.
That's
and I
wild.
definitely wasn't gonna do it on Diddy's stomping grounds. You gotta remember, Miami is Diddy's backyard.
He's on Star Island tripping.
I wasn't Diddy's backyard.
I've been to Diddy's backyard.
Wait, actually?
Wait, what?
To the crib on Star Island?
That's a weird flex, bro.
Nah, I'm not
Part of the
gonna lie.
conversation.
I could see you there, bro, with a cig in hand.
No, there was
with a model white bitch.
The sandals?
With this shirt, this exact top fit, just with some linen shorts.
My question to you though,
Diddy making you fuck models and shit.
but look, oh God,
Crazy.
but is it still appropriate to recognize them? Because when I was on the cruise boat, they were kind of like cows, you know. They still mentioned on the fucking cruise, this is P Diddy's crib, and it was just silence on that boat. How do you even react to that?
Wait, they still doing that on the tours now?
When do you cut the shit out?
Well, when I went on that boat tour that shows you all the houses, that was probably like 3-4 years ago. It was like that was still like, oh yeah, this is Diddy's house. But I'm like, I couldn't imagine doing that in 2025. That's like saying this is Epstein's house.
You gotta remember, there's a bunch of like 50-year-olds and shit on the boat. It wasn't like the youngest crowd on there.
Yeah, but they got the news.
They all got excited.
They got CNN.
Yeah, they're like, damn, that
Like,
cool,
oh,
man.
They're like, oh, like that's where it went down.
Hype shit. But
Did you like feel the aura of like?
Stop being so obsessed with getting on full trips.
Did you feel the Diddy like the Diddy like energy to like arouse you? Yeah.
no,
Aroused
definitely
you is crazy.
I was sitting right next to my mom, which
All right, my bad, bro.
brings me to my next point, bro. It was
Crazy transition.
when I was out there.
That was a good transition, actually.
When I was out there, someone thought it'd be a funny idea the day before my sister's wedding to take my family to a club. Now, the whole night, they're just telling us like, "Yo, y'all want a drink? You guys are good? Okay, I got a surprise for you. Yeah, got a surprise for you. This is news to all of us." And we arrived to a club. I'm like, okay, everyone's
Now, just
nice.
for clarification, when you say all of us, who all?
Okay, my father, which is mid-70s,
Okay.
really old man. He's born 1950.
Hard working.
Yeah, senor type shit.
You feel me?
Caballero. My mom, age 50 something. My brother, like 30. No, my brother wasn't there yet. And my sister, who's like a couple years younger than me. And anyways, we're with my family, and I just see people just dressed nice at the club, right? So I'm like, cool, let me go inside.
Wait. Now, mind you, it was late at night too, wasn't it? Didn't even go to like midnight or something?
We get there at like 11.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, cause he just realized like, damn, these people are bored. Like, I'm very much like my mom and dad. Like, my mom and dad aren't like, let's go to the mall today.
Yeah,
like, we just like chilling at the house, just sitting there. That's my idea.
Inside IE cats.
They're not. No, they got nothing to do with IE.
Okay.
My dad's made a lot of money in IE though.
Okay.
I ain't
Come
gonna
on.
lie.
Come on. Let's stay on subject.
So, I see everyone dressed up. No one got a hat. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Everyone got dress shoes. We get escorted into the building, and I see nothing but ass cheeks.
As soon as you
white tee.
Fucking bikinis.
As soon as you walked in.
Yeah, bro. We got into a strip club. Now, immediately, me and my mom are like two very honest people. Like, she keeps it real, I keep it real. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where are we at? She's on the same page, bro. It's just the most. My dad, he's about to get a heart attack or something like that. He's just
Bros having a time.
Did y'all
did
y'all all look at each other when I first walked in? Like,
Yes.
what the
Bro
fuck?
had one arm on his mom, one arm on his dad.
You know, he was like,
guys ready
you
for
know,
a
he was
good
like,
night?
oh shit.
My whole thing-
Not with your parents, bro.
and that's my whole thing is like, even if you're at the strip club with the bros, like, everyone's seen ass before. Everyone's seen a girl in the bra. That's not breaking news.
But you haven't seen it shaking in front of you with your mom and dad,
Bro.
Like,
And
Yeah,
that's
that
what-
sounds terrible.
And that's what I was not trying to experience. So we immediately, like, the vibe goes from like 70, like an interested vibe, to like 0, a flat 0, cold 0. Like, no one's even laughing, being woo. No one's even asking questions. Like, what the fuck? Like, we know
I'm
what's
not even
going on.
talking no more. Y'all just sitting
So
there.
we get to a little like table, like 50 yards into the club, and there's just a bitch like right behind my shoulder, like dancing in a cage.
Hell no.
And it's just me, my mom, my sister, my dad, and her fiance, and a couple other people at the table. And the whole time, bro, it's the most diddiest club ever. It felt like a brothel. It was just like young girls, like with Epstein-aged motherfuckers. And we're in Miami, mind you, the home of Diddy and Epstein. So like that whole
Stop.
that whole vibe is just ruined in there, right?
Yeah.
And it was just so uncomfortable, bro. It's like, what do you expect? And
Were
like,
they trying to come up to y'all and like offer y'all lap dances and
one
shit?
of them did to me, and I was like,
That's
bro,
the balls you got. You see someone there with a family,
whole family.
obviously awkward time, and this bitch is like, yo, I gotta get this check today.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think even from the stripper's perspective, Mark, you think they're walking in and they're like, oh yeah, let me go talk to this whole family over there.
well, it's not uncommon to find bachelor parties or bachelorette,
Yeah,
but when you see a variety of like older dolls, it looks like there's like a family engagement going on. Like you don't want to
like y'all look like y'all just left the fucking like
church.
dinner.
I mean,
Yeah.
and to be honest, you can't think about like it's a lot of freaky motherfuckers out there. You don't know who's freaky and who's not.
All right, you now you're thinking Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're not trying to. We're not trying to travel. We were there for like max 30 minutes. No one drank, and the worst part, there wasn't no Wi-Fi.
So you
So
can't even send a text.
So you can't even look at the weather app, right? You can't go on Reels comfortably. You can't
No.
brain rot at the strip club.
Yeah.
So what I have to do is just either look at my mom or look at ass.
And the obvious decision was
Going through my settings on my phone.
Wait. Okay. At any point,
bro got all his apps organized.
And I looked at my mom too. I told her like, Mom, I never want to go. My sister's like, you go to the strip club though, Mikey? And I'm like, dude, never. And if I do, it's like someone invited me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a strip club fiend.
and I'm not going with my mom, bro.
Oh, but you could
Yeah,
say.
Whose
crazy.
idea was this?
I don't want to throw them under the bus.
I mean,
Might as well.
just
You
say
just
like
made me realize, like, okay,
Yeah.
it could get spread. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be safe. My brother watches this the very least. He wasn't there that day, but he knows about it.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah,
just
not
curious.
gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's just like kind of a read the room type thing because I'm not gonna lie. There's some people's parents like there's some people's girl. If that's your girl and you know her parents, then you probably could take them to a strip club and have a great time, right?
I get
But-
like maybe the concept of like a bachelor or bachelor party is like, oh, surprise stripper, like, knock knock. It's like, oh, it's awkward. It's for the
But you
my
do
mom's
your-
awkward, and then the stripper leaves, taking the whole family
Yeah,
to
you
where
don't
they
do-
can't go out. The Wi-Fi doesn't work. It's like, and then you just watch them. Yeah, y'all fucking with it, like
Nigga walk into a dungeon.
And I'm someone that like
Didn't
I'm
even
not
know.
gonna fake shit. I think they told him like, bro, why did y'all take us here? No one wants to be here.
Yeah, like
It's like, but you're in Miami, bro.
Right, you just like,
But you
said
think-
it.
okay.
Cálmate.
That would have been cool if
Calmado.
look if y'all would have went to dinner with your parents and then left your parents back at home and y'all went together.
I don't want to
as a
slap.
siblings.
I don't want to slap ass. With,
And then lock eyes with your mom afterwards.
you know what I mean?
No, I'm saying, listen.
Like hell yeah.
Would it have been more
my bad.
acceptable? Would it have
That's
been more?
crazy.
Would it have been more?
Sorry, Mom.
Would it have been more acceptable if your parents stayed back and you went with everybody else?
I don't want to be with my
course.
sister doing that, bro. That's
Yeah.
my little sister. You feel me? That's weird.
Very
Yeah,
dangerous.
That's beyond Diddy. That's some
That's
other
fucking
shit.
weird as fuck.
Now, and that's my thing. It's like, bro, what do you think the best case scenario I was gonna do? Is like, all right, I'm gonna catch y'all later and go get a
Yeah.
little like area. I don't even do that in LA. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I'm like,
if I'm, and if it comes down to,
would you would have done that? Like, what if you seen one that was
That's
so
a good
bad?
point, cause like
What
where
if you seen one that was so bad that you had to be like, hey y'all?
I'm in Miami.
they're all probably bad. Like
But that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
what
You,
I'm- what I'm
you
trying
had to
to
be
say
like,
is-
hey look, family, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
I might as well get a private.
Well, they look like,
Back
Yeah.
they look like,
fuck.
Was your family in the front? Is
Yeah,
crazy,
you're a sick
gang.
fuck, 'cause
You're a
one, that
sick
means
ass
you're,
nigga. Yo, hey family, stay right here. I'm about to go fuck.
I'm just
Like, what
afraid
the fuck
that
you
the
doing?
people who thought it was a good idea saw me on podcasts. They saw me with these Beckys and shit like that. Like, okay, this is where Mikey
Oh,
wants
we
to
know
go.
exactly.
Nah.
He's over
shit.
here giving you the huh?
He's like,
Huh?
oh,
You like that?
He's like,
Yeah.
Ashley, Ashley.
On the way out, he explained to us, like, you know what?
That
I
action's
just
crazy,
wanted
babe.
you guys to have a real Miami experience. Mind you, we
Pause.
visited them like
He's
this. Is,
driving, he turns the music down. Hey, bro, I'm sorry about that shit, bro.
this is like our.
Y'all go back to. Hey, I'm sorry. Bro.
This is like their 6th, 7th time bringing us out to Miami the last like 5 years. So we already know
Expensive.
and I've been to Miami a gang of times. You feel me? I did not need to see what a strict. I mean, I do now, but
Which one did you go to?
11.
Nigga, that shit's literally like a brothel.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck, for real?
And I told my mom that because you mentioned that on the
Yes,
phone when I
bro.
first
I
told
was
you.
just
He's
about to
like,
tell you what you just said.
yeah, what were you gonna say about 11 though?
No, nigga, that shit, bro. The homies were trying to take me there on some type shit the last time I was there. On some like, oh, this place I'm close to like fucking like the next day or something, like 11 a.m.,
that's
12
crazy.
p.m. the next day or something. He's like, yo, we going at like 5 a.m. I'm like, hell no, nigga, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, nah,
What?
that's
Yeah.
a lot of clubs in like Europe is like that too.
Nah, but this one is
Yo,
like, this
I ain't
one,
going to Europe with you, bro. I know what you finna make
yeah,
me go
facts.
to.
You want some
I'm
red
not-
light?
I'm
You
not
want
gonna-
some red?
You want some red light?
No,
district
Yeah,
I'm not.
red light
I'm not
district
gonna
shit.
yell at my bitch.
What do
in
you
Europe.
think of my? What's up with y'all talking about yelling at bitches today?
Yeah, that was
What's
uncalled
up,
for. You're trying to
bro?
transition to like a
What's
new
up with
topic
you
you don't know
guys?
about.
He be
Bro?
trying to transition back to the fucking.
I like, bro, you trying to transition to Lupe Fiasco, that fit motherfucker.
No,
You trying to transfer back to the South Bay Galleria with this mall ass.
No,
fit
you
got
really
on
trying
there.
to transition with those glasses.
Why he keeps
Oh,
Why he keeps saying you
listen.
got baby mama Gucci's on?
Yeah,
Bro?
nah,
do
it's
got-
mad, bro.
You got summertime like vacation baby mama glasses on.
You look like a fly Six Flags employee, bro.
You look like a grand piano, my nigga.
Yeah, bro. You look like an emoji with blue pants. Like, come on.
Smelling BBL booty with your mom is serious bonding.
Yeah, my mom told me she never wants to experience that with me. I told her the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's
See, look,
inappropriate.
at least y'all like y'all.
We're adult enough to be like, okay, like we could
Like,
both
that-
agree that was weird,
that
right?
was
Like,
terrible.
yeah,
Honestly, that's cool.
yeah. We ended up like piping down and be like, you know what? It's the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's hella nice of y'all, honestly.
That's super nice. I was like, I feel like the dude probably felt super bad. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
I fucked up. Like,
You know he was sitting at home like, oh, you know what I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm telling
do?
you, that's what I'm saying. He's driving home, like, just turns the music down. Guys, I'm sorry. Like,
No, it was like
I was
that.
overthinking it. Like,
yeah.
oh, no, it's okay. No, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know,
No,
you know,
okay,
you
it's
know
okay.
that you know
No,
they
no,
talked
hear me
about
out.
it. You know they talked about it hella when they went
You know
home.
what?
that night.
And we brought it up throughout the trip. I told my mom, I hope they do. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope they realize
my
what they
sister
done.
one moment on the trip was telling my mom, like, Mom, stop being appropriate. She said something funny. Mom was like, I know you're not talking.
I know you're not talking about inappropriate, nigga. You just fucking took me.
Exactly what you said, yeah. But the whole trip, though, I realized I could only go to Miami for fun. I'm just not into it. I went shopping out there. Well, you're different. I actually kicked it
Oh,
with
he's
you.
king. He's king.
I've hung out with you in
Miami.
Miami. King, and I didn't. You didn't even fly out with me. You were just there. You're a
the thing
sicko.
is, like, you have a point about it being like a complete like black and white between like there's no middle class because it's like it's
Either
completely, you
party
can have
rich,
you
yeah.
can even have like a shitty time the regular tourist time, or you can have like an amazing time, but it's like a night and day.
Depends what network you're in. And shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you were quarantined with French Montana and shit.
Stop.
That's
Fresh
great.
Montana.
No,
That's
he really
crazy.
did.
Stop.
In like a condo.
No, he was
At Diddy's
staying-
crib.
we were Airbnb like a mansion because they closed down the beaches, and my friend had a kid who loved playing in the water, or whatever, so he closed the mansion with the pool. Apparently, he was staying there after us, and so he came like.
Kick y'all out.
Yeah, essentially,
The
I
fuck
gotta
out
talk
the
to him,
crib,
he
man.
literally just flew in from New York for fucking COVID. It was right at the beginning and everything. But no, I did not fucking quarantine fucking French Montana on some Diddy shit. I saw him for like 5 minutes and I was like tripping balls on mushrooms.
Hold on, let's get back to the real topic at hand. How'd you
That's
end up
cat,
at
we said
Diddy's
it.
crib?
Yeah.
I was
Ryder, how'd you end up at Diddy's crib?
It was,
I never thought I'd say that sentence, bro. You're
we
insane.
were on like a boat around like in the back, and they were like, "Oh, that's that," and I never went on. Let's be clarified.
I
I was.
don't know. I feel like you changed up the story now.
I feel like you really
No.
went.
Because you just
I did donuts in a jet ski outside of Diddy's crib.
Have you been avoiding a courtroom? 'Cause
I avoid that.
All
I
right.
think you might be in the shit
Y'all been watching the Diddy trial?
bro.
through
Has
academics.
y'all's
academics-
face also been glued on the TV?
Not necessarily
really.
glued
Fuck,
on the
I'm just
TV,
kidding.
but I'll just say that like it's just so crazy because when you look at what he's actually being charged with versus all the random shit that's coming out, it's like okay, yes, the shit's funny. Yes, it's like what that nigga like semen rubbed on his nipples or some nut shit, whatever that they were saying, right? But what the fuck does that got to do with the actual case, nigga? Like, what's going on with the actual case, bro? Y'all niggas is talking about this other
airing them out.
You feel me? Like,
what's the case about, right? Sex
it's supposed to be trafficking, but it's like y'all talking about. Yes, this nigga's on some weird shit. Yes, he beat her ass. Yes, all of that. But it's like, nigga, what is he? What y'all actually charging the nigga?
You're not going to life first.
Like, go like focus on that because y'all muddying up the whole conversation by talking about his just like freaky shit, and it's like, nigga, like, is he actually trafficking?
I feel like
them?
it's more of just like trying to convince the jury. It's like it's not Diddy, the dude who dances all the time.
Yeah,
it's bro who really be freaky like that, bro. So it's like this isn't far left.
Yeah, but
I feel like they got to go into the
I was
details. Like, nah,
talking
bro
about-
does this.
Yeah, like-
he really does this.
and that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, bro, we all know a bunch of crazy ass shit about the nigga, but it's like, whatever that the case is about, y'all gotta stay focused on that. And they gotta convince the jury that this nigga is literally trafficking bitches.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, if not, then like,
Because like,
Are you saying
at
Free
the-
Diddy?
No, but like at the end of the day, I was talking to this about with Napop too, right? At the end of the day, being freaky at your crib is not a crime, right? You have to be with consent. With consent, it's not a crime. No matter how whatever he's doing at his house, whether it's freaky or not, with consent is not a crime. But you feel me? The sex trafficking shit is, but that's what everyone's forgetting, like you're saying. That's what everyone's forgetting. They're forgetting about him hanging out with Justin Bieber when he was a fucking kid and doing that whole little shit, all this stuff.
Well, no, I think they're trying to really slam him with everything now.
yeah.
I do agree, like he's definitely a freaky individual, but that's not like the craziest law you could break. It's not as severe as something like sex trafficking, where it's human trafficking at the end of the day. You know, you're telling people where to go, you're telling them to do things that's illegal. Now,
But like they see, like I think before the trial started, it seemed like he had like a fucking just a private jet full of bitches, like 20 bitches on there, going to this fucking lawyer's house or traveling this far to go fuck some niggas. And it's like, if it wasn't that, I mean, even if he was making Cassie do that, that's insane though. You feel me?
Well, I
because
think
Cassie's whole point is that she didn't want to be doing none of this shit.
Right.
I don't know. Texas. Someone just said in the chat, but also I saw Tex was saying the exact opposite. He was going along for the ride.
yeah, but it's kind of hard to defend that when you have a video of him literally grabbing the bitch by the hair to the room.
Yeah.
Listen, extreme highs give the extreme lows.
Okay, who's the lawyer here now?
Brother, not me.
It sound like it.
No, but it's facts though. But it's also like, yeah, that's proof right there that she was for sure scared of the nigga and scared what would happen to her if she left, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that was like obviously a clear threat.
So has your perception changed? Yeah.
No, not at all. Because like I still think that the nigga's on some complete weird shit, and I'm just like,
No doubt.
I'm just letting this case, take its toll. But at the end of the day, that like my perception of him is just completely like my same stance about him.
Take
will
that
stand.
will never sound.
Yeah,
the same.
it's like, bro, like now it's like you just are a disgusting nigga in general. But like, can it be held up in the court of law about what they're actually trying to put on you?
No, I think that they should
Okay.
put this case on one of these betting apps because I would be interested to place.
If you
a
could
bet.
prize picks the Diddy trial,
Yeah.
that'd be hard.
Yeah, but you can't do it on legal cases. It's
They
like,
said he bombed Kid Cudi's
I got a
car.
bookie for that.
Wait, hold on. Somebody just said he bombed Cudi's
Allegedly.
car. What the fuck? But
did. He
what the
did.
hell does that got to do with this case? Nothing.
I don't got nothing to do with trafficking.
That really has nothing to. I'm not saying that that's right. We have to understand that there, two things can be true at the same time. He did blow up he did blow up Cudi's car, right?
yeah.
But I guess you could say that proves how jealous he was that he was willing to go through lengths like that for anybody who was interested in Cassie. You can make that point, right?
Yeah.
But generally, I guess the nigga he didn't kill Cudi. Cudi didn't die. He blew up a car, but
He would have though.
he blew up the car, right? But what does that have to do with trafficking specifically?
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah,
Nothing?
nothing at all.
But it's like a mental note to take, like, this
Just
nigga-
like her, you feel me? Her getting pissed in her mouth that has nothing to do with trafficking
Yeah.
necessarily either. You know what I'm saying?
over under baby oils is funny.
Because I don't know nowadays.
Somebody said Diddy needs a Horror Nights maze. 5 nights at Diddy's.
That sounds
That's
horrible.
crazy.
I already played the online game of that.
What the fuck?
I mean, the real.
What?
What?
shit.
What? No.
What do you mean you played the real version of Five Nights?
No,
at
there's like a
Freddy's?
reel on Instagram. It's like, what room would you go to? But I want to segue into this next conversation. How do y'all feel about Kai Cenat being criticized for having a music stylist?
Where the hell did you go from Diddy to that?
Yeah.
I thought
So
I did a really good
bad.
job. I didn't say like.
So-
I didn't say
See, look, it's not about that.
What the
Different
fuck?
BPMs, bad
Yeah,
transition.
You just tried to like mash up like 2 random songs that was not aligned up at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, but this guy could do it.
I mean,
Bro,
you just mashed up a bullshit shirt with bullshit pants, so that's not my fault.
Look who's talking, bro. You gotta,
Bro,
I know you're the first person to wear a Kurt Cobain shirt and Gucci sneakers.
nigga, you're the first person to look like the Adams family. You got an Adams family top with fucking camping pants. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This nigga's crazy.
Talk about homely
Yeah, he got a family fit, bro. What? He got his kid's shoes and his girl's glasses.
that's a young ass shirt too. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we wear crop tops all the time, bro.
No, but it's just like you got your chest out and the shit.
And
young.
your ears are steady tucked in your hat.
No, it's not.
I'm looking at
He's
you
calling you
right now.
papoose.
Yeah, okay, just because I don't wear my hat like this.
Hey, you
No
gotta bend it up.
way.
You gotta bend it
That
up.
nigga,
first.
that nigga said,
That should look
Nah,
fly.
remember he had it all like this?
I can't do that.
I'm in your conscious. My consciousness is rhyme. My spit.
Nah, honestly, we gotta make a not freestyle segment, but like a studio episode where we just ripping the
And we
fucking
just
the mic.
go
Because we were on
Ripping the mic.
we were on Toke shit, bro. I done gave them some Beast Coast,
Yeah,
some G Funk.
I think I rap
You know
for
what I'm
4
saying?
hours straight.
What?
that was actually funny, though.
They said Toke's on your ass.
He ain't on shit but a fucking kids discount at Baby Gat.
Nigga, you ain't on this shit with fucking the fucking number 70 spot at a campsite, nigga, with the pants.
Nah, but they're pretty much saying Kai Cenat has a music stylist.
But what does that mean, though?
The-
He went back into
All awkward edition part 2.
All right. Okay. Well, 2 things. Look, we could do this 2 ways. Hey, we could do this 2 ways because I was preparing for this moment.
bro.
Look, we can do this 2 ways as I was preparing for this moment. We can do this 2 ways as I was preparing for this moment. Look. We can do this 2 ways. as I was preparing for this moment.
okay.
1, we could watch the YouTube video.
No, we
Or
can't.
2, I could call Tuv.
No, don't
My
call
name is
nobody.
Tuv, the YouTuber, because I wanted to ask him, is this motherfucker, this wino, really saying facts about the whole, like, demonetization shit? So, I'm going to ask this guy for 3 seconds.
Ask him.
He's
No.
one of the bigger YouTubers out, bro.
Okay, but
you
still.
did this with Lalo Gone Brazy. I'm not going to let you do this with Tuv.
Why you calling people?
Because I need to ask him, is it, like...
You can go to jail, bro.
They said Blasey need a transition stylist.
On the phone, bro. I'm on the phone. Shut up.
He need a topic stylist.
Yo, Tuv, bro, I got a question for you.
Tell him you're on
I'm on
live.
stream, by the way. But it got. There's nothing spicy. I'm gonna ask you. I gotta ask you this, bro. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to ask you something. So my homie always be tripping, saying, "Oh, you can't play these TikToks or YouTube videos. You're gonna get demonetized." Is that true?
Not
when
demonetized,
it's not
copyrighted.
necessarily music, but if it's just a 10-second clip of someone talking.
Okay, so the thing is if they're dickheads, they could do a copyright takedown. But usually, I usually watch TikTok and shit on stream and shit, but
But do you stream on YouTube?
Yes.
You stream on YouTube?
I stream on Twitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, we're on YouTube streaming.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so on YouTube, I feel like
Transitions versus
that's the
Blasey.
thing though. It's like if a person wants to be a dickhead, they can take it down, but they have to know about the clip. Like they have to not like you type shit.
Okay, we're definitely running that clip then. Thank you so much, though.
Wait, what
When it
clip
comes
are
to
you?
music though, that's like automatic.
Yeah.
That's in the system.
That's burnt out.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, I just want to play this Kaisa, not the whole music stylist thing.
But you don't
Oh,
need to.
yeah, you should.
Yeah, you don't need to.
All right,
play
hell
that.
yeah, bro. All right,
Who is
have a
this
good
guy?
one, doggy.
Yeah, you too, bro.
All right, peace.
Wait,
you
Chris said, yeah.
Wait,
we should definitely play that.
it's a clip of Kaisa, not?
Yeah,
No,
nigga.
not of him, bro.
Yes, it is.
No,
it isn't.
bro. We're not playing that,
The
bro.
homie literally just, bro. He has like,
That
he has over 1 million subscribers.
That's good for him, gang. He probably
Dick
knows
riding.
people.
He
That
knows-
makes no sense.
Tell
We
us a great,
don't.
but I'm just saying he understands and he has
He
more
probably
to
knows
lose.
when to stop the
Hey.
shit.
We could just talk about it though. We don't gotta play the clip.
Well, you guys are like, oh, what's
I
that?
know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Can you explain what it is for?
Okay,
everybody?
listen. So basically, you know, like Kaisnet goes on stream, he like plays music and shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
Now he randomly just started having a random influx of like playing these kind of like newer underground artists that are like popping. That he was
Dior loves you.
Dior versus you or like
fucking
Skate
skull.
Star or who else? He be playing a bunch of people that he don't like. It seems like he didn't know who they were not that long ago. All of a sudden he's like, these are my favorite rappers, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying that like just how you have like a clothing stylist, they're saying that someone behind the scenes is putting him on to like new music. And he'll almost do this LeBron, you know, like LeBron James, he'll be playing a song, he won't really know the words, he'll kind of like fake mumble it. Like they were saying that Kai Snet was doing that, so he has a music stylist.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, so like people think that he like listens to good music.
No,
But, like-
Okay.
well, he's gonna.
Well,
be,
I
he's a
mean,
music
of course,
influencer.
he has
you know?
he has a huge team now. So
I
of
mean,
course
now that you put it like that, honestly, why wouldn't you? You're doing a million things at once. Why wouldn't you pay someone to curate a playlist for all of my young audience and just update it? Like, so if someone's more in
That
tune
is
with that shit,
unauthentic.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
he had someone that. Now this is where
His
there's
whole
holes in his story.
but his whole thing is a
because
production
he
setup.
was
behind
at-
his room. I don't know if you've seen. He has like
Yeah,
40
bro.
screens, or whatever. It's a full
No,
production.
for sure. but-
Okay, it
but-
gets
So
deeper.
why
Hold
would
on.
that be like a?
So defend that point
thing.
under that principle, right?
Yeah.
He has a media team. What is?
Exactly.
Why does?
Why
he have
would
to
he just
control that?
admit that then?
Now
if that's the case?
he goes on a stream at the Met Gala. He runs into Summer's manager. Summer's manager
Yeah.
introduced himself. He's
He's
like,
like,
"Yo,
yo."
what's up, bro?
He's like,
you
yo,
fuck
bro,
with
you fuck-
Summers?"
Yeah, he's like, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, I fuck with Summers. As soon
Yeah.
as the manager walks away, he's like, never heard a Summer song in my life. Now, also, mind you know why else that's crazy? It's not even just crazy that he never heard a Summer song before, but the fact that he's like now acting like he is so tapped into the underground. But it's like, nigga, whoever your music stylist was,
Yeah.
skipped like 7 years.
Yeah, I see that. I see
of
that. shit,
music
yeah.
and just took you right to like the newest niggas and didn't
Yeah.
even put you on.
No,
to
he
the,
had no clue who Summers was at
like
all.
the fact that you never even heard that nigga name before is kind of crazy.
All right, we're gonna start including a Discord starting next episode. Lucci, you can probably help us out with that too. We're gonna start
He's already
a
logged in.
biggest bro Discord,
It's
so
already
we
set
can
up.
have people send us clips because there's a couple. You know, this would have been perfect because now they said everyone knows he has like clothing stylist, right? He went from dressing like Boston Richie.
to like
Lil
Ian
Uzi Vert,
to like
yeah.
Ian Connor or something.
He
Like,
looks like Bloody Osiris right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
There was
But
it's
That's what.
evident.
But like, bro, like
That makes sense though, right?
it
Because
all,
a soccer
makes
player,
sense. It all makes sense.
an actor, a rapper as well. You know,
Yeah.
would hire these people. Now, dude, he takes it to the extreme though with this situation. They're now accusing him of being an emotion. He has an emotion stylist,
Emotion stylist.
where
is
there's
crazy.
somebody in his ear telling him overreact to this,
Nah, that's just
which
him.
he's known
That's
for.
crazy.
That's just him doing
Yeah.
that.
But
crazy.
sometimes these laughs and these jumps,
They have to be.
like no one's ever did a backflip because
I think
Playboy
calling everything
Cardi-
a stylist might be the fucking most ignorant thing ever. Having someone to coordinate and let you know what like your audience likes to see reaction. That's someone that studies like your marketing and what your audience does. Like that's
Playboy
that's
Cardi
literally
probably
what
got that.
people-
ASAP Rocky
everybody
probably got
has
that.
those.
they do not have
Especially
an
that
emotion
high.
stylist.
Yo, he runs an everyday
Music
This nigga's
show.
crazy.
Music, whatever, bro.
Stop calling them emotion stylists.
No, they have emotion. They're telling them to react to certain things in a certain tone.
I'm trying to think of the right word to give this. A market analyst? That's literally what it is. Someone who analyzes his marketing.
Well,
Like, this
why
is what
ain't
they
the
like to
market
see you happy
analyst
about.
on
This is
the
what they like to see you
fucking
sad
stream?
about.
You know,
Because they don't got
since
the
this guy's a
pizzazz.
big ass puppet and can't do shit himself, but blink.
What's up? You hate this kid or something?
Like, where is this coming from?
I
Yeah,
think
you-
I speak for everybody in the chat right now.
No, you
think
don't.
you're speaking
When
for
I
yourself.
say,
Yeah, no, you don't.
yeah, no, they already know the truth. They only know what Summers exactly. I need a transition stylist. I wouldn't mind that. Now, does that make me a bad person? No, because transitioning ain't my fucking.
It's your forte.
You know what I'm saying? But motion, that's a big factor because of streamers. Make streaming real again 2025, bro.
They said,
Emotion from Mr. NP.
House,
We need a We need to embrace more people like Wendy Ortiz and Nathan Ross. You know what I'm saying?
You are gooned up.
Bro, yeah.
You're
I
gooned
don't
up,
know.
bro. As soon as you said that, I knew it.
I don't even know who he's talking
I'm
about.
good.
Me neither.
Yeah, look it up.
Some porn shit?
No, it definitely ain't. It's just a random bitch that go on stream.
Look it up and you be like, ah.
Bro, you found out about it like a week ago.
Nope, I didn't, nigga. I
Wait.
stream, nigga. I'm a streamer.
She just started streaming last month.
Hold on, wait. Speaking of random,
Why you
I'm a
mad at me
streamer,
about
bro.
that?
speaking of random girls that be streaming, did you see the girl and her husband? They got into it on stream, but like,
Yeah.
nigga, she
For
was like,
17 hours.
nigga, they was on stream like almost 24 hours straight arguing for the whole
Yeah.
time.
Never.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you're gonna be like, hold my beer. It's gonna be in the title. Yelling at my bitch for 18 hours.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Man, that's a light day.
He's like, I got 1 billion views on YouTube for me doing the exact thing.
But 18
People always
hours.
try to copy me.
Yeah, 18 hours is
but
might
you
be
know
a
what's
little
even
bit too far.
You know what's even crazier? She was saying like basically an armed robber, I guess 3 armed robbers came in their crib trying to rob them type shit. She led them over to the other part of the crib, and the nigga like got off on them, like saved her type shit. Then she was on the stream arguing with the nigga like, you should have just let them kill me. Like, you should have never saved me.
Never.
Like, bro, saying crazy.
Well, I'm gonna invite you to leave my crib.
They were
I'm
like
gonna
together.
uninvite
They're
you.
together.
Listen,
together.
if we,
But
I don't
he
care.
seemed nuts too, though.
I don't care if you my
they were both
family
nuts.
member, bro. You telling me I shouldn't have saved you? Get your ass on then, bro. They're homies. What? You weird. I don't like that. That story took a negative turn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit.
Well,
but
did
like,
you also see that girl who she got unalived on stream?
Yo,
yes,
TikTok,
bro,
yeah,
on TikTok.
The Mexican girl from Jalisco.
Bro, in her salon.
Where is this going?
I mean, it's just going a sad route. Rest in peace, that woman, man, for real.
Nah,
in a
for
real
real,
way.
bro. She was literally in her salon at the
Yeah.
front desk and like got nigga popped
And
her up.
it's a
Wait.
tough position too, because now they're accusing her friend who was kind of
Yeah.
talking, who was off
Yeah.
camera.
I
They're like,
seen that.
"Oh, that feels like a setup. That girl for sure knew what was going on." I'm like,
No, but like,
that ain't right.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the video, I was like, "Who's this other girl that just came out of nowhere?" But I mean, bro, if somebody just walked in and popped it on your friend right there in front of you, you would be dismantled too. Like you wouldn't know how
Yeah,
to
she was
handle
on live. They judged
Yeah.
her because she said, "Oh, the first thing she did was took the phone off." I'm like, no shit. Like you do not want your friend that just passed away on live
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, you
currently,
literally knew
know?
she's on live stream. You're gonna end that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know though. If like, nigga, if we're sitting there and one of y'all get popped in front of me, I don't think I'm gonna be worried about the live.
What are you gonna do, bro? Trying to sock him out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know though. But I'm not saying.
You might
sock-
gonna be in shock though. You're also right. Like,
I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think about the phone, I guess. But everybody reacts to shit differently though. You feel me?
Speaking of reacting shit differently, how y'all feel about T-Rail reacting to Asali?
I didn't like that at all, bro.
Wait, what
Listen,
happened?
I like T-Rail. I really
Wait,
love
wait.
Milo. That's a good homie of mine.
Oh, is he
But-
mad because he's in his old
Well,
spot?
no,
You didn't see the clip?
T-Rail walked
No.
in. Well, you can put that up. We'll challenge to see if T-Rail is gonna demonetize.
No, we should be fine.
But we
Tell Lucha to
we
switch.
saw a
the thing.
clip of T-Rail going to the Solly store,
No,
walking in like, bro.
Open up a tab right here.
I used to own this shit. It's like we helped build this shit
me
when
do
it
it.
was
Nah,
like.
actually, hold on. I'm letting him tell the story first. Hold on.
I don't think people understand that Milo had been working at that on that space for about 2-3 months, bro. I had seen him install
But what?
the concrete.
What did he say
table.
that was so bad? And where is this clip going to be located?
Go to Yaz's.
Like he really put a water fountain in
Yeah.
the middle of it.
Gotcha,
You know what
gotcha.
I'm saying? This was something that was
Oh, I
all
got it, bro.
customized that he brought in. So you can never discredit Asali for that Milo. And on top of that, bro, he does have the hottest brand in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Or is it the other page?
No.
So where does this beef originate? Is it from like the store?
Bro, y'all suck. Give me that, bro.
Bro, shut up, bro.
You don't know what you're on.
I'm just searching Yazers. Shut up.
You just removed
Bro,
it.
just keep
Idiot.
talking. Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Dumbass.
Hey, I don't know who you're talking to, bro, but relax.
Come
man.
on.
I don't know
You
which
just
one it
type
is.
that name out, bro.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
just
scroll
typed in
down.
Yaz.
She got two.
The
He has
shit.
2 pages, bro. I don't know what the other page
Go
is.
keep
Click,
going.
click on the post and then
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it should have.
no, this-
it has
dude.
both of
There you
them.
go, there you go.
I'll
There you
show
go.
you where
Shut
it's
the
at.
fuck up, Ozzy.
All
God
right, go.
damn.
Then go down.
I still don't know where the post is at.
Let me
Go
see
down.
it then.
Why?
bro.
I got my
saw
eyes-
it earlier, dumbass.
Where?
You're making
which-
me hot, bro. Keep going down.
How fucking far down is it?
Down, bro. Fuck, lower. Keep going. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Right there. Jesus Christ.
Wait. Pause it.
Can't hear it. See?
Hey,
so you can change it. But can you change the audio to the TV? All right.
That was really stressful. To
Also,
experience,
All you had to do was tell me to go down, bro. I didn't
no,
I
don't
was
change it because you have to
telling
touch your other mouse.
Okay.
I was telling you that.
All right, bro. Relax. Why'd you put the whole blunt out?
That shit is not a whole blunt.
It's the 8th, bro. You tripping.
No, I agree with you right there.
All right, go play it.
Bro got his first promo pack.
Oh, no, you're not talking.
All right, keep it.
No, I had to put it out. That nigga lost the fucking mouse.
Turn it up.
Can't hear this shit at all. Should I turn it down from here?
No.
Hey, turn it up on the volume on the.
It's nothing crazy to play the audio. It's like you get the idea. He's in there. He's just saying.
Oh, he's
like,
talking shit or what?
No,
like,
but
man, they do the same shit as me, and I built this whole space.
Okay. You're right. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like going back to your old high school and be like, yeah, y'all know I used to fuck shit up around here. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie,
crazy.
T-Real, this is crazy.
yeah, this is
bro.
wild.
And knowing that Milo, he really built all this shit from the ground up. We had all been
Hold
to
on,
a store.
Let me.
You can't even hear this. Come on.
I'm listening to it.
It's over with. The whole clip.
No,
Come on.
wait, turn that bar. Turn that bar.
Bro, it's not me that.
I just wanted to
controls-
hear what they were saying. You just were in the middle of talking, but while they were talking.
All right, hear this quiet ass clip again because I can't control it with this one.
All right, just leave it. Just leave it. I mean, I can hear it good enough until you start
We used to
talking.
go crazy in there.
I mean, I guess he's on stream. He's just like trolling. He probably not even being
Not,
serious.
Spot, homie.
You know what I'm
That was the
saying?
time.
You were in there for 10 years?
Hold on.
But that's really about it, bro.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, we don't need to like.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that maybe it's someone who like bought their way in, or
Hey, you
is
can
a
full screen the
sellout
Lucha.
or anything like that. Maybe that's more appropriate. But Milo has worked hard for his spot. Motherfucker earned it. And like I said, I saw him build all that shit myself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like he really was in there for 2 months before it opened.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where he's a hard worker. And shout out to Milo. T-Rail, that was lame, bruh.
Fuck it, click
I
that.
fuck with T-Rail, but that was lame.
Click
I
the next one
think-
that says T-Rail speaks on what he learned from having Sorella.
It has nothing to do with the clip.
I mean, I just want to see what he had to say.
You're not gonna be able to hear it.
He's still talking about the
Yeah.
store in general, like you know.
You're gonna see what I mean, bro.
I mean, I could hear them. You were just if you stopped talking, I could
You were in
hear
there for 10 years?
10 years, homie.
Damn.
It was pink. We went through the George Floyd shit. We went through riots, nigga. We went through motherfuckers flood this bitch, stealing from this motherfucker.
What was like the biggest thing you learned in your 10 years of like owning the store? Or being on this location?
Damn, we learned so much. I mean, we learned how to do inventory. We learned
Okay,
about
so
shop
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Right.
Just take my word for it.
checkout,
Alright, cool,
just
cool. But
employee.
anyway, regardless though, yeah, I feel like that was just like uncalled for, especially like who was he even talking to? Like he's talking to like just like whoever was behind the counter, some random like worker that was behind the counter.
Talking about my boy Julian, man.
And it's like, like it ain't like they own the stores, like they don't, like they don't have a dog in that fight. They just work there. So
I felt like he just didn't know that Asali's really out here, like they popping like that. And
no, I mean
It's
should
not
know.
hard.
It's
to
very
tell,
well
though,
aware.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know
with
the
a lot
brand
of
name,
rappers, it's like,
you
it's
can
all
say,
in that room.
have you seen that single color screen print with the faces all over it?
Niggas know we got
Yeah,
Or
we
e-
live in LA, you know
either,
what I'm saying?
and even if it's not the real one, you've seen some or a fake one or some shit. It's like you've seen that shit.
shit. I just, like
It's one of those products.
I watched that nigga for show go from selling
to
and that's
Dougies-
regardless if you fuck with it or
selling
not.
Dougies
You've seen
to-
it.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you put out the whole blind?
He literally did, bro.
Niggas doing witchcraft right now. What the fuck?
It was like stuck, like it got stuck to my finger.
Houseman, you've been on bump the whole episode, bro.
I know
Something's
you're
off.
not talking, nigga. You're
That
drunk.
whole one.
You've been
hand
blacked
thing.
out drunk the whole
I'm
fucking
not
time.
even black out. And I need
You about to
another
start
beer.
pissing all over the studio.
Yeah, that's the great part
You about
about
to-
drinking here. No one could judge me on that shit. I could
You
pee in
got-
any of these rooms.
Yeah, you got to clean it up.
I could pee in this room, and the worst y'all can do is just leave.
Diddy. Diddy,
You know?
bro. Just Diddy. I'm just gonna take my cock
But,
out and just start.
You
fucking-
know, I want to segue into something on a positive note.
On a more positive note,
The gangster shit I wrote. You got a Hellstar white beater on. Why don't you explain the rest of the fit, eh?
I'll give this
Why are you looking at this
transition
nigga? Why
like
are you
a
looking at
3
that?
out of 10.
Why was you looking at his nipple so hard?
All right, slumped.
This fit I got on is honestly the kind of like. Well, yeah, this is Hellstar. This tank top.
So mad.
Alabaster watch. I haven't had this for a minute because it got fucking broken. But I actually got to meet bro for the first time.
Just now?
Just for the first time.
You met bro before?
No.
And I don't know if you know, we kind of helped each other kind of pop off in the beginning. So it was kind of weird, kind of linking.
You're one of the first viral photos.
Super cool
Never
linking
knew
with
what it
him.
was, so you popped out with it.
Super cool linking with him and just kind of reminiscing all the shit that's changed and just how
Touching
big
base.
how big his brand has gone. Like these shits like from
No.
doing like turning the fake Rolex into something that's more expensive than the real
Hell
version,
yeah,
and
bro.
then to just making his own watch
Dexter's
and going
speech
to
is going off right now.
Dover Street.
But the rest of the fit, this is an old Rider Studios button down. It's supposed to be like a fake ink or like your pen exploded. It's embroidery.
That's fire.
French cuffs, the custom buttons. Too Far Gone belt. Rider Studios bracelet. Rider Studios wallet chain. And honestly, what else am I wearing? One Smoke Clears.
There you go.
A bunch of the homie shit, but a bunch of unreleased Rider shit.
That's right. And your new shit about come soon. We
Mhm,
gonna
very
speak on
soon.
that, or we gonna speak on that?
Next month. That's
I'ma
all,
let
that's
you
all I'm gonna
tell
say
it.
right now. Next month.
What's up with you in a scarf, like the American scarf? Like
So what's crazy? I think I might have misannounced on our previous episode. Someone DM'd me. They're like, "Yo, I thought the scarves were dropping today. Like they were trying to buy this one, but these will actually be for free, and they come with every order.
That's all right.
And
Essentially, it's just like a dirty American flag. It's a giant scarf. It's gonna have a tag on it. Super simple.
That's all
But
right.
something cool I've been fucking with that I've been wearing, and I don't want to sell it, so I just want to give it to people.
That's all right.
You should put that in like every order over like X. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, over X amount.
That'd be
type
dope.
of-
It'd be fun.
I was just gonna do every single one, but
Oh.
I kind of like that. Keep it limited. Ordered
Packaging
it.
would be sick if that shit was wrapped in the flag, like any T-shirt.
Wrap it up.
I could do that. That's dope. But
That's not a bad idea.
yeah, drop wise next month. I'm really just focused on this event right now, and after that, it's literally just press play and.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm big on naming collections. Are you on the same tip? Like, what do you plan on naming this collection?
It's in the bio already. It's called Corporate America.
You should call it "Sorry for the Wait."
It's like the dumbest LA fucking fucking clothing release title. Sorry for the wait. What before?
Yeah.
Nah, you're on number one. Do that for the fourth one.
But yeah. I don't know what to say about that. It's not
Okay.
doing sorry, but yeah, it's called Corporate America, and basically it's kind of just a lot of the shit I did a while ago had to do with like a lot of exaggerated stuff, like with like horns and teeth and whatnot. But this stuff is really kind of, I hate to say the word political, but it's really just like how I feel about
I got weed.
kind of government, religion, and just everything that's kind of going on right now. So it's a little bit more
Give me some
personal.
That's exciting, bro.
I'm excited. It's been cool to work for all these brands and just take so much stuff like I've learned in the time off and getting right to just finally put it all in. And still, I'm working on nobody's schedule right now. It's just all full.
That's
it's
the
just
best.
me.
Before
so
the
it's just like-
collection comes out, me and House One got to interview you.
I'm not gonna lie. I have two people. Stay grounded. One of them that I'm gonna be doing interviews. So it's up to y'all. Whoever does it first. But I am doing one interview because I want to explain all the kind of crazy. We've kind of talked about it here, but people don't know all like the really kind of bullshit I've been through on why like I couldn't drop Rider Studios. So yeah, definitely gonna do an interview. Kind of just explain. Not just so people don't think I was fucking off doing nothing.
Nah, we gonna go on a smear campaign.
Let you tell it. Anyways,
Toke's been going on the smear campaign on your fit. Let's tell us what you got on.
transition.
I know you not talking Cleveland Brown. That mustache.
I know this nigga y'all talking Pepe LeBlaz.
Pepe LeBlanc.
What the
All right,
fuck?
man. So I got the.
Your mustache look like one of them stripes on your shirt.
Hey, this is a Solly shirt too. That's crazy. All right, I
No
got.
disrespect to Asali, but
No,
yeah,
shout out
your
to-
ass.
What? I didn't even know we had all this. Well, I got the Asali bracelet on the way. Yes, wait, then personal collab, talking all that shit.
It hasn't dropped yet.
Hey, babies take 9 months to make. Remember that.
No, they take like 2 seconds to make, but they take 9 months to conceive.
they-
Well,
This guy.
actually, come on, bro. All right, I got them camper Wrangler things. You feel me? Yes, way.
Wait, why'd you? Are they
He
really
made, he made him just troll himself.
No, they are Wrangler pants. Look, they got the R front.
Those are hard, actually.
REI, I told you REI.
What? You're the king of all these acronyms. What's REI?
That's a
camping
that's
store.
A camping store. Yeah.
You would know with your fucking fish loving ass.
Your
man.
legs would know, nigga.
I got some cough syrup socks, Calvin boxers, Calvin undershirt, Old Spice deodorant, Colgate toothpaste. All right, and then
Don't ever do that motion again.
Yeah, like I said,
Hey, why'd you copy him?
that was great.
You want to do it too?
Why'd you whip on your teeth?
Why'd you redo it? You did it with a reverse.
Yeah, you with the reverse is crazy.
All right, and then I got the Asali shirt.
Wait, let me adjust this. He's copying Lucas Sabat with the American flag. For someone,
exposed.
no, wait, I know. That's why I wanted to tell you. For someone that at this table is known, I've probably had all of this design for maybe about like a year now, and all has been in production. Literally, like when I said I press play, I'm just waiting for final bulks to get here. Everything's been sampled, done, shot for so long now, but never would I ever a day in my.
They gonna have to see about you.
But continue.
Luca
You're
gonna have
fit?
to see about you.
You're fit. Come on, break it down.
Shit, they wanna hear. You know what I'm saying? I got.
No, you already did yours. Shut the
I
hell
didn't finish
up.
it up, gang.
Bro,
Why you hating, bro?
He started reading comments.
Because you know this
nigga.
nigga gonna go off kilter and start talking for 20
Who's
minutes.
kilter? We're on a podcast. I'm not going off anything but a chair.
All right, come on, finish.
Today I got a Miami hat. I don't know what team this is though.
Florida Marlins.
Don't they got an F?
Yeah, but that's
It's the Marlins. M.
Spencer. That's
Okay,
right.
tough,
My
bro.
shit stands for Miguel.
Okay, there you go.
Why does the embroidery look off?
I thought the same
I got
thing.
Bro,
on a
it's-
5-star Hood Angels
Shit
hat.
fake.
Detroit hat. I got on the Kurt Cobain.
Where did you get this young ass shirt from? What size is
It's
it?
either Pleasures or Urban Outfitters. One of the
Yeah.
Nah, it's that.
Or random sponsor IG brand.
Nah, it's that. You remember that one Asian nigga that he was like trying to sue Supreme because they copied the same exact shirt.
It sounds like Blasey.
That's his goat.
But it's his
I don't
shit.
know who you
I
talking
forgot what the brand is called, but shout out to
So
him.
random IG
No,
sponsor brand.
No,
like
but
I
it's
said.
shout
You
out to
just be
him,
putting
whatever.
on whatever.
Let you tell it. The fuck?
This is fly.
This is bro. You look like you own an RV.
Thank you. I would love to. I aspire to own an RV. Thank you very much.
All right, but no. Then I got some. I think this is fashion.
You look like a librarian. You look like a librarian on his day off.
Boo.
You look like a substitute teacher on his day off.
Swing and a miss.
You look like a substitute teacher on the weekend for
Swing
sure.
and a miss.
Like you look like you might teach me a cold history lesson
Swing and a miss.
during the week.
No, he gonna teach me how to put my fucking seatbelt on correctly at the roller coaster shop.
Oh,
Or-
swing and a miss.
or like a DMV instructor.
That's
on the
it.
weekend.
I was wondering, you guys were so close. The DMV instructor on a day off.
Yeah.
You know, go manage the cold flames, nigga. What the fuck are you
I
talking about?
fucking would love to. What,
No,
wait,
this
what
nigga-
is Cold Flames?
This nigga looks like a fucking. He looks like a director.
Houseful looks like he puts grip tape on boards.
It's just fucking scarf. Take this off.
You got a grip tape chin, nigga. Shut your ass up.
You got a grip tape upper lip.
Whoa, and pause. What the fuck? What?
You got dab wax on your upper lip.
Oh, bro, you just spilled it on you.
Oh, what?
There's a spilled cup on your shirt.
Spill cup.
Guys, you're dumb.
Yes way.
Stupid.
Yes way.
Idiot.
You got yes way, my boy.
That was fucking so dumb, bro.
You looked twice.
I did. I looked down at my elbow first and then said, "Ugh."
Stupid.
Simon Limon. Yes way.
You did yours already?
Nah, nigga, y'all won't let me finish. Like, god damn.
Oso mocoso baboso.
Macy's women's flare jeans.
I know you're not talking. Zoomy shirt.
First of all, shout out to Slum
You
Boys.
got that shit on, bro.
Hat that doesn't come in men's.
Nigga, this shirt don't come in
You
adults.
got the Eminem battle hat. Nigga, fuck out of here.
Nigga.
And nigga said, and
You got the shirt from the kids section
Yeah.
at Hot Topic.
Baby mama shades.
Bro, shut your ass.
That was baby mama
up.
birthday gift shades. Like her homegirl got her
Yeah,
those for
you
her
look
birthday.
like a city
Your
girl right
hat
now.
doesn't come in men's, nigga. Do you not
This
understand
rose
that?
gold
Your
watch
glasses-
don't
You're
come
dressed,
in.
you dressed like fucking Lupe Fiasco, motherfucker.
Nigga, you got a 2008 Kid Cudi shirt on,
Bro, you dress like Lil Dicky.
Your shirt said.
You dress like Swifty Blue right now, nigga.
What the fuck? Oh, I know, bro. That was dumb.
That nigga got Swifty Blue face.
Household look like a Tennessee 10th grader is crazy. A Tennessee 10th grader is crazy.
Oh man.
All right,
Let me
listen.
beer.
What the fuck is you looking at?
Oh, my fault.
He's like, hey, little
Little bro, your ass again. All right, you know what? I'm
Bro.
done. Just go.
He little bro this nigga the first 5 minutes into the
Hey, you
pod.
put some shit in these fat tires, man.
Yo,
Bro, what
let
are
me
you-
find out he pouring GHB in the fat tires,
Yeah, because
bro.
this shit always got me like
Wait, what is
weird.
it? What is that?
The shit Diddy was putting in the baby oil
How you know that?
Yeah.
does.